Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. We got to get to what happened in Baltimore. You know, this was ridiculous, y'all. This didn't make no sense whatsoever. A block party, y'all. You talking about a block party where a lot of kids are, you know, older people there. It just everywhere from all ages, okay, y'all? They're supposed to be somewhere having a good time, and it turned into some crap like this. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it over here. First, I'm gonna play this news report, and I only took a screenshots of certain things. I didn't. I'm not gonna play the audio. I mean, y'all, I've been messing with them trees, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna play the audio, but I only took screenshots. That's what I meant to say. Okay, y'all. So here we go.
We begin with breaking news this morning. At least 2 people have been killed, 28 more injured in a mass shooting in Baltimore. Police say the victims were attending a block party in the Brooklyn neighborhood of Baltimore when shots were fired.
Officers found a woman deceased on the scene. Another person was also killed in that shooting. There are no details yet about possible suspects, but detectives and the mayor say they are determined to find the person or persons responsible.
Just after 12:30 a.m. this morning, officers received numerous calls for a shooting at 800 Gretna Court. Upon officers' arrival, we located multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds. We located one female adult deceased on the scene. 9 additional victims were transported from the location to area hospitals. Additionally, we had 20 other victims walk into hospitals throughout the region. Our detectives are currently working an extensive crime scene. The 2 deceased victims we have are both adults. We have 3 other victims who are in critical condition. Our hearts and prayers are going out to the families, sending out to the families and friends of these victims, as well as the community and our entire city.
This morning, all of Baltimore is grieving the lives that we lost here, and our hearts are with all those who are still recovering at the result of this mass shooting. As you heard, this investigation is ongoing, and our homicide detectives will continue to work until they find out what happened here. But what we do know this morning, and this was the reckless, cowardly act that happened here and that has permanently altered many lives and cost 2 people their lives. And I want those who are responsible to hear me very clearly. We will not stop until we find you, and we will find you. Until then, I hope with every single breath that you take, that you think about the lives that you took, and you think about the lives that you impacted here tonight. We're also asking that anyone that knows anything about what happened here, anything about this mass shooting, to come forward with any piece of information. Treat this as if it were your family, and how you would want people to treat it if you were mourning, if this was your neighborhood, if this was an event in your community that this happened at. We want you to treat it that way, because that's how we have to treat each other as Baltimoreans.
Okay, y'all. So, they're saying an 18-year-old. Let me turn the sound off so it don't come back on. So basically, they're saying an 18-year-old and a 18-year-old woman and a 20-year-old man were taken out. Okay, and they were the fatalities, y'all. 28 others injured in a mass hitting at a block party. This is what they're saying. All 30 of the victims had gunshot wounds, y'all. Baltimore police acting commissioner Richard Worley said in a Sunday morning news conference their ages range between, all the victims, y'all, 13 and 32 years old. This is so sad it don't make sense. Authorities believe roughly 14 of the victims hurt were under 18 years old. Y'all, make it make sense. Make this make sense. You know, it gotta come to a day that people got to realize that what they're doing is hurting, there are people more than it's helping. But a lot of people just don't care. When it comes to street associations and stuff like that, they just don't care, y'all. They don't. So you have to care enough for your own self to just stay away from around this mess. Okay, y'all? You have to. I know people want to go out on a block party, but when you got street associates that's out there, you never know what is going to go down. And that's just the truth. If you want to have get-togethers now, you have to do it in a way that the only people that's there are people that you trust and not the shoot up the place, y'all. Okay? There are a lot of things that you can do to in rent places and stuff like this and have yourself, a good time, okay? But, just regular everyday hood parties and stuff like that, when you know that there's always some beefs brewing in the hood as well, too. So you got to take that in consideration. But, y'all use your brain. Use your brain not only for yourselves, for your children and as well, for your family in general. Use your brain. Is it worth it? And who all are going to be there? This is the main questions that you ask before you go to any event, y'all. Who's going to be there? What type of people are going to be there? Okay, y'all? It says 9 of those injured remained in nearby hospitals in various conditions Sunday afternoon, the commissioner added. Investigators continue to scour the large crime scene, which spans multiple blocks. This is ridiculous, y'all. Multiple blocks. And officials urge anyone with information on who may have captured video footage, including from security cameras, to come forward. There were at least 2 people who opened fire during the hitting, but authorities are investigating. There may have been more. Okay, y'all? So they saying they have 2, at least 2, so far that they believe was responsible. But they're saying that they believe it's more. Okay, y'all? They're saying that the authorities have not yet shared information about a potential motive yet. This is another thing, they don't know why yet. All we know right now is that we had multiple hitters open fire on a large crowd of people who were out during the block party. This is what they're saying. We don't know if they were targeted or if the shooters were just shooting, indiscriminately down the street. The violence marks yet another instance during which a celebration turned into tragedy. This is what they're saying. Y'all gotta be careful. You watch this type of stuff on movies on the TV, and then when it happens in real life, it's just it's sad that people don't heed the warnings of anything anymore. Everybody is just doing them and acting as if, everything is back to normal. This and that. There is no normalcy anymore, y'all. There is nothing normal about what's going on right now. This is ridiculous now. You see shoes in water bottles. Look at all this glass and stuff, y'all. This is ridiculous now. Every time we hear stuff about, you see hair all on the ground and everybody been running and the neighborhood, and they showed them trying to clean up the next day, trying to clean up, people out there trying to, clean back up the area. And it's such a large area because it was a big crowd of people. And like they say, blocks long, y'all. Blocks long of people just trying to come out and celebrate, and enjoy their holiday weekend, which, like I told y'all, is hard to do. It's so hard to do that now. You can't. You have to be very careful where you go. I say this all the time. You have to. This is sad on so many levels. Prayers up for the victims, their families. This is getting so out of hand and ridiculous. You just wish that you can go back to the old days when the OGs was in charge. Because now, word on the street is the OGs is not in charge anymore. And it's these young ones out here that's big headed and doing whatever. And just wilding out, y'all. And a lot of this got to do with people on that street pharmacy stuff. See, a lot of these OGs, I believe, are scared of these younger guys. So they just stay out their way. So they won't try to take them out. But we need some OGs to come back and put us into this mess. We really do. We need some father figures, OGs, to come out and take these neighborhoods in a different direction that they're doing right now, because this is sad. And I know people are saying, "Oh, it's easier said than done," but excuse me, whoever these guys are and whoever the people are that's doing these hittings, they got families. They got big brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers too. It should be somebody that can reach out to them to get them to calm down, y'all. Okay? A lot of them, to me, they need to be in rehab. It's a lot of people in the hood that need to be in rehab. I'm not lying, y'all. It's just like The Walking Dead, y'all. I'm just gonna be completely honest. That show that used to come on, it's certain times of night in certain areas. This is what it looks like zombies come out at night. Because of all the street pharmacy stuff that's being sold in certain areas, and in darkness come, and all these people start coming out looking for, to come up so they can get a buzz. Okay, y'all? It's a lot going on, y'all, in the hood that we really truly need some help with it. We do. But this is sad. You think about people at block parties, you see people with little babies and strollers, all kind of stuff. And for a couple of people, so I'm going to just say several, and people to just start hitting up everybody at a block party, it's sad. It's really sad. And I'm curious now to know what it was about. Seriously, like, was it like ops? Catch your ops slipping and they hanging out in the hood, so you just hit into crowds and didn't care who you hit. But because other than that, it makes no sense. Unless, and it was, I wonder, did they have a mask on? That's another thing. I wonder, did they have a mask? Because I know certain areas of street associates and stuff like that that's beefing with other street associates. I'm gonna be completely honest. A lot of people in the hood used to believe that, the KKK and stuff like that would be coming to the hood and put a mask on and pretend to be the ops, but they just come in there to take out somebody. Then they get away with it because if they take out somebody, because this certain people that they take out is beefing with another block or something like that, and they look at it, oh, it was retaliation, but it could have been something totally different. Okay, y'all? This is why I keep telling y'all be careful of the purge, because you never know who is going to be in that mask. Okay? You might think it's somebody of color, and it might be something else. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just wondering, did they have a mask on? Was it, their ops? Was it somebody just coming to do that so that, people get a rush out of doing stupid stuff, y'all. Okay? So it's so many things that have your head just wondering what really went on with this whole situation. 30 people? That's a lot of people. What was they shooting, y'all? They had a machine? Something with some kind of clip on it that they could just air out a whole bunch of people at one time? Like, I don't know. It just kind of seemed planned. Like it was planned. Some people go places with a little something on them, but when you're pulling out something and this large amount of people get hit up, it just makes you wonder, was this, a planned thing that somebody was going to do anyway? And it's don't have a reason for doing it other than just some dirty people, just evil in the world. I'm just saying, y'all. But anyway, prayers up, y'all. Prayers up for them. This is sad. And it just makes you wonder too, what do they have a brewing right now? Because these hittings are all over the place, y'all. They're all over the place right now. It's like from one major thing to another every other day. Something major happened this day. Something major happened 2 days later. It's just back to back to back to back. Some weirdness going on, y'all. And I'm just saying, 30 people is a lot of people to get hit up at one time. That's sad. And they just have no kind of morals anymore. You know, it used to be, you know, they didn't involve women, they didn't involve children when street associates was doing their thing in the mob and stuff like that. But this is a whole new ball game, y'all. It really is. This is a whole new ball game. So this is why it's so important for you all to be just careful. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.